Hey everyone, GamerRise009 here. Gonna finish up Yuri's route, I think, soon, so, you know. Yes, catchphrase, and then Sayori is in here, just the atmosphere, how Sayori used to do. And they're like, how can you be so mean to her? And it's like, I'm not, she just wanted to be left alone, and da-da-da-da-da. And, yeah. God, Monica's such a bitch. Poor Yuri feels like she's left out, but then she tries to come up with something, and you know, Yuri still feels like she's not adequate enough, but then it's messed up. So, and this time, Yuri, I pick Yuri. Yes, I pick Yuri. Because Yuri is the one. The third one, but yeah. Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying, so you'll be helping Yuri then, Dan? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle the baking yourself. I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be fun. That should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way, Dan? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in see how it turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Dan picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden? I know, I'm not good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki is the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she's already had trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up would be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at the time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so yeah, okay. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number then? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought it would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it shouldn't matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Dan. I think that will make a very productive team. Even though you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took tremendous effort, Yuri finally says something that relaxes her expression. I'm really I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. So, yep, exchanging numbers. So, a little bit, I think, with the texting and stuff, so. Excited about Yuri, yes. She's a really shy, intimate person, everything. But she'll be a little bit with just the two of us. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but she's long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, okay. Going to say Yuri, oh my god. No. This damn music, the feels. Fuck you, music, fuck you. Well, no, music is actually very good in a way. The fact that when you need to get your emotions out, it does portray whatever you're feeling, whether instrumental, lyrics, or mixture of the two, or whatever, you know? I just hate that. In this case, it gets me emotional. Especially in the first half, which you already have watched through and everything, and now you're just like, okay, so he did Natsuki and then he did Yuri. It's like, God, that sounds so dirty. I did Natsuki and then I did Yuri. Well, it would be kind of weird to have all three girls, all that. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm totally killing the mood. But you guys already have read this stuff and everything in the first one, and yeah, when I picked Sayori as originally, I don't think it changes as much. Oh, God. Sayori, don't be so hard on yourself. Sayori. Oh, I'm finger blasting the hell out of this right now. People are like, yeah, there's a skip setting, you know that, right? I don't want to miss anything important, and I just don't want to, like, you know. Okay. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would have been really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Oh, great. That's where I hide my dirty stuff. Totally messed up. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. Sure, I'm okay with it that she almost went into my dirty drawer. Okay, I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped objects. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light up the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's with the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can exchange the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole at the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential. Sorry, my voice is getting a little messed up. Should drink some water. This is jasmine essential oils. It smells like a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions as well as help them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion on it with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbons. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word for each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon to hang them from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. I'm sorry, I'm reading too fast than usual. But I'm trying to get this playlist done soon. Alright, anyways. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense if you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me or she's more relaxed when there's just the two of us? Or maybe it's this excitement she feels when sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Dan. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once you finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, alright. Sitting on the floor together, two of us get to work. I carefully draw different characters each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon on her desired length, and then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has intricate patterns of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? Ugh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and I turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Dan, why did you do that? I didn't expect to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares into it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger into her hand and licks the wound. Oh my god. I knew it. She's a vampire. Vampira. I think that's how it says Spanish. I don't know any other ways of saying vampire. Anyways, I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Oh, Jesus Christ. This sounds so dirty now. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. If that doesn't say dirty, I don't know anything. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. But please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this from the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Damn, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for a sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Dan. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was only a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Okay, here we go. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips and then brings it back to the room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, putting it back over her arm. Oh god, something secret there. Oh, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let me mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cup. So, I thought we should do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors of the sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Well, we can hang it on the wall and behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as color guides when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with the watercolors feel a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I don't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya. Sounds very sick. Kya. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint in Yuri's face and cheek. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out to fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, here we go. Oh my. Give me those bedroom eyes. Damn, Yuri. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Oh Lord. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Oh Lord. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. Oh wow. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this the rose aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri gently fingers wrapped around my wrist and sent a tingling sensation through my arms, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine as it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it was very pretty and natural looking. I still think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then you can bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little bit concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left. I secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she was rarely getting the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that it's the last time it can happen. Okay, here we go. It's gonna get all crazy again. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine if we don't have much time as we wanted, because we can do it again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can hang out or somewhere. Forget you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Dan. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Aw, I don't know. Yeah, there's that cute smile she has and stuff, that subtle smile. Okay, anyway. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Eh? Oh. So it's hard to explain what's going on with Yuri. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. And so Yuri's like, oh, it's too bad. She kind of... But we'll be able to be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Yep. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. So, yeah. Oh, God, here we go. I know with the Natsuki route, it kind of ended abruptly the way it did, but... I'm gonna have to friend zone her. But then, you know, it's high school, things can change. Not that... Well, I doubt my high school friend would see this and everything, but I was crushing on her for the longest time, and you know, even after and everything. Anyways, yeah, that's... So this is where I'm gonna pick up because, yeah, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is the things to be like they've always been. Maka told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through her incredibly pained expression. Is that what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish, so please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there was no happiness down the path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right about I just wanted to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Dan. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands and screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more than I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know that these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Alright, well this is the end of this video, and as well as this playlist, as Natsuki's routes being completed, now Sayori's. So this is GamerRise009 signing off.